I was really hoping that somebody else would address this so I wouldn't have to, but since they not, don't worry about it, man. I got y'all. But it got to be said, man. So let's go ahead and get into it. Man, shout out to everybody that has taken advantage of that Cdl Permit study guide. Man, we got a lot of emails, even got a lot of emails back saying that you all passed it and took advantage of that, man. So that's really good to hear. If you've missed the deadline for February 7th, it's still not too late to get your permit. You will have to go to school in order to obtain your CDL, but the permit information is still relevant. So definitely still reach out to us. Go back to that video. That's Free Knowledge Part 2. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and go ahead and follow us on Instagram, and we can get that study guide sent over to you as well. So it's not too late if you still want to take advantage of that. Good to see that people are taking advantage of that and going ahead and getting their CDL permit. You may use it, you may not, but hey, it's there and you got it. So shout out to you. Welcome back to the channel, man. We're still trucking in J's. I'm Devin. Man, today I wanted to come to y'all with part 3 of the Free Knowledge series. I want to talk about a couple of things regarding renting your truck, but I also want to talk about our actual startup costs. So I want to go over all that for you today. So the first thing, can renting your truck really end up costing you more in the long run? When I say more, I'm not talking about more money. We know it's going to be more expensive, but you can, of course, you can make money from it. But will it cost you more, like your ability to rent trucks at all, or cost you your business to fail? So let's go ahead and get into it, man. So let me see where I want to start. So we got to start looking out for each other, man. So I want to tell y'all, man, when you getting this information as far as renting and everything, renting is cool to get started. I don't have anything against people that's renting, but of course you're gonna end up paying more. But man, you don't want to lose your business over it. So if you are thinking that you're gonna be able to rent a truck and have no cap on your miles, it ain't possible. And if somebody is telling you that you can, but they have to send you something separately saying, okay, in order to get unlimited miles, I know that's not what the company told you, but in order to get unlimited miles, tell the rental company that you only drove 300 miles this week. You don't think these people gonna check up on their truck, man? You don't think they're gonna, when you have to eventually take it into maintenance, hey man, we thought you only drove 1,200 miles this month. You put 15,000 miles on this truck. Then people gonna take their truck back, man. So you don't wanna start your business on lies. You don't wanna have to do business to where you have to lie to the company just to try to make it by. You want to do things the right way. If you're gonna rent, make sure you have a plan going forward to eventually lease or to eventually purchase. Or even if you want to keep doing the rental, but do local. But don't get these rental trucks thinking you're gonna be able to just go over the road for 28 days at a time and you paying $5.75 a month and 15 cents a mile. Don't think these people are gonna just listen to you saying you only driving this amount. You're gonna have to, a couple things gonna happen. You need to get the oil change. If you only drove 1,200 miles that month, that means you're not gonna take it in, at least you told them you drove 1,200 miles. If you eventually have to take this truck in to get serviced, then what you think gonna happen, man? They're gonna say, oh, you said 1,200, but this truck got 15,000 miles from the last time we serviced it. So you either gonna tear the truck up from not getting it serviced as often as it need to, or they're gonna take their truck back because you lying about how many miles you put on the truck. So come on, man, why would you even want to go that route? And what really kills me is with this transportation business, we know as minorities, this is a way for people that may have had a record in the past to get back on their feet and get something started and start to create that generational wealth for their family. Man, I got a cousin that's locked up right now. Hopefully he only got about 2 more years. I want to be in a position where I can help him out when he get out. And hey man, go ahead and get your CDL, start driving, get in your truck. His sister a dispatcher and a broker. So boom. we can go ahead and get him on his feet this way. But don't appeal. Let me see what I'm trying to say. Don't act as if you're looking out for people, but you really taking advantage of them. Be honest too. You don't want to say it's unlimited miles when it's not really. Email me, I'll tell you how to get around it. I mean, them people gonna come get their truck, and your company could potentially go down. You don't have the ability to rent from another company. You don't have the funds to purchase a truck. So just think about it, man. That's all I want y'all to do is when people are telling you this, man, do your research and don't believe everything they're saying. But yeah, man, to complete my thought about the minorities getting into this business as a second chance to create generational wealth, set themselves up for success, man, there's going to be enough hurdles that we have to get over. There's no need for us to create those hurdles for other minorities. We want to make sure that we're giving the information that's going to help them thrive and not potentially cost them more than just their business. If anybody is listening to my channel or watching our videos, excuse me, and if you decide to take that leap of faith, I want to make sure that I'm giving you the most accurate information, as I know I would never tell you something knowing that it's not the truth. So in other words, I ain't gonna lie to you, because whether you rent your truck, whether you purchase your truck, lease your truck, drive for somebody else, that's not directly affecting our business. So I have no reason to lie to you. Back to the topic. Free Knowledge Part 3 was supposed to be about startup costs. So I do want to go ahead and go into that, man. I appreciate y'all watching the videos. If you continue to want that real, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like the video, help us get out to as many people as possible. Of course, we're a small channel, so every like helps, and it helps to spread the word on what's happening, man. I want to go over the startup costs, and these are actual costs from start to finish, what we paid to get into this business. So first thing that you're going to have to do is create your LLC. That's going to cost you $110 for the LLC and $25 for you to reserve the business name. And then you can actually apply for your EIN, and that's free. So you want to get that EIN number so that you can start to build business credit. That's how you're going to be identified for your tax ID. So from there, we had to open up a business account. We banked with Bank of America. We had to pay $25 to open up the account. The next thing from there is going to be the Fmcsa application. That includes your DLT number and your MC number. It's going to be $300 for that, to apply for that. Make sure when you're getting ready to submit your payment that it's only $300. If it's more than that, could be $600. You want to make sure you go back because you may have checked one too many boxes. Make sure you didn't select freight carrier, or make sure you select freight carrier and not freight forwarder or broker. You want to make sure that you didn't select that. You should only be paying $300. So then you have your driver qualification, your BOC3, and your UCR. It cost us $586 to get all of those things completed. So from there, then you have your Dlt Physical for all your drivers. Drivers for our company, it's me and Nick. In our area, it costs $85 for the place that we go to for the Dlt Physical. And so it was $170 combined for both of us. One of the big things, and we actually just learned since we are just now renewing our insurance after, for our second year, start of our second year, it actually did go down by about $257, I believe. So that's good news for you as well, that you can expect as long as you don't have any accidents. We did have 2 tickets, but they didn't count against us. We were able to plead not guilty, and it didn't affect the insurance. We just paid the fine. Yeah, Nick the Quick had one of them. I did get one. Well, I'll say Big Bertha got one. They don't have any evidence of who was in the truck at that time. It may have been me or it may not be. You don't have any evidence to prove. Anyway, yeah, so Nick got one and I got one. So our insurance down payment was $2,502.67 was how much it cost us to, for the down payment on the insurance. So from there, you got your truck registration and your title. That cost us $724.09 to get the truck registered. The truck tax was $1,649.69. So of course, in order to get your tags, you do have to pay the taxes on your truck. So once again, that was $1,649.69. Now, if you are purchasing a truck, you may have to have money for a down payment on a truck if you're if you're financing it. So you want to make sure that you keep that in mind as well. When we purchased our truck, we took out a personal loan for the amount of the truck, so we didn't have to put anything additional towards that. We were able to use that personal loan to purchase the truck outright. That was for the for the first truck. We actually did that for the second truck as well. So that's what we did to get our truck. And you have to have a DLT inspection done on your truck. The annual DLT inspection, it was $83.98. For that, you have to have that before you can get on the road. Your ELD device, we have Verizon Connect. We did look at KeepTrucking as well, but we decided to go with Verizon Connect. Once again, I was working for Verizon at that time when we first got it, but KeepTrucking is good as well. Edward from KeepTrucking reached out to us, and he'll give you a credit of $100, and he'll give us a credit of $150 if you get service. So definitely want to look into that. You get a benefit for signing up with them. We get a benefit for you signing up, saying that Trucking and Jay sent you. What's better than that? And our ELD cost us $64 with Verizon Connect. So we had that, and then we have the storage for the truck. It was $52.67 for the storage. We have load boards, of course. We had Truck Stop at that time and 123 load board. Truck Stop, $149, and 123 load board is $35. So as you can see, there's plenty of stuff that's going to start to add up. I'm gonna give you a final total in a minute, but I got a couple more things to add. All right, these next couple things, some of them are going to be essential. Some things you may already have, which like a printer. We actually did buy a new printer so that we can, scan over things, make copies, print out rate cons, things like that. It's $248.28 for the printer. You may be able to avoid that if you already got a printer. You're gonna need a pallet jack, especially if you want to do work with Amazon. I always recommend that you get a lift gate and have a pallet jack because we do things outside of Amazon that do require that as well. So your pallet jack, our pallet jack was $538.92. I know you can find some, for less than that, maybe a used one. So you don't have to pay that much for it, but we found the value in getting a Crown pallet jack because of the 3-year warranty. And Nick, at his job, they used Crown pallet jack, so we know they last. So that's one thing that we want to keep in mind with doing that. Okay, so we also had to purchase straps. $76 for the straps. You want to at least get four straps. The more the better, but also keep in mind that's more stuff that's on the back of your truck. But we do have them hanging up nice and neat and out the way. So we have straps. That was $76, and you got to get a pallet jack stop. Highly recommended. You can get one off of Amazon for $25. Man, it's keep the pallet where it is. You don't even have to have it up against the side if you don't need to. But also I use it if I have an odd amount of pallets. Say I got 9 pallets, I put that one pallet in the middle, put my pallet jack in there, and put my pallet stop, and I don't have to even worry about strapping from there. So that's the benefit for having a pallet stop. All right, so the next couple things are going to be in the truck. Like I said, you may have some of these things already. The phone mount that we got, we paid $25 for it. It came from Amazon. All of this actually came from Amazon. $25 for the phone mount. We got a 3-socket cigarette lighter adapter. That was $15. Car charger, $17. And a headset, $200. There's plenty of headsets that you can get for cheaper than that, but we tried that route. I think I got one for like $17, $18, trying to be cheap. And man, that thing, I couldn't hear, and on the phone with people, all they can hear is the background noise. So once we got this headset, it's the Blue Parrot. It's made by Blue Parrot. That has the noise canceling, well worth the $200. So total with everything for our startup cost, it was $7,622.30. And this was the of course we did purchase a truck, so you definitely want to keep that in mind. I'm not sure how it works with the with the rentals, with the down payment. And once again, man, I'm not knocking anybody that's renting. It is going to be more expensive, but less startup costs in the beginning. But you do want to keep in mind that you're paying for that truck for that rental company, so they're getting hand over fist for that actual truck. And you're gonna have to insure it for what they want you to insure it for, based on, instead of the actual value of the actual truck. Like for instance, we paid $30,000 for our first truck, and so that's all we have it insured for. So keep that in mind as well. So that's the startup cost, $7,622.30. Which so that's why we tell people, if they ask, what to expect with the startup costs, like $8,000 to $12,000 in that, in that range, depending on if you have to put a down payment on a truck, or if you're renting. But that's it, man. That's what it cost us. I do have we do have part 4 of this free knowledge series. We will actually break down in detail all of our monthly expenses and our actual cost per mile. So you definitely want to stay tuned to that, man. Once again, go ahead and subscribe, turn the notification bell on, like the video so that we can spread the word, man, and make sure we're looking out for each other. Till next time, I'm Dlt. Peace.